similar between us and another person. And that makes all the difference in the world. So our application today, and it comes in from the ancient comment on verse 5, which is from Theodoret of Cyrus. He tells us, this is how Peter describes the way in which those who have been accepted by God are integrated into the church. It is by sharing a common origin and by being in harmony with one another, by thinking and by saying the same things, by having the same mind and the same thoughts, that we are built into one house for the Lord. That comes from Medina. God leads us with, this is how my people can be unified. And the response is, Lord, thank you for allowing this learned man to help us interpret your desires of Christian unity. And, the importance of Christian unity is not so much that we aren't all in agreement that we should have Christian unity. It's that we make that statement and then go about wasting most of our time trying to tear down someone else's unity. That is, we criticize people for a particular ritual which